Hello viewers, Captain Brereton here and welcome to another flight simulator video where today it's going to be a mini FSX video of me doing an approach, a standard instrument approach into Amsterdam Schipol Airport while flying from Singapore Changi Airport. So as you can see, I'm using the PMDG 777-300 EOR in the KLM livery. I must say, look at that fantastic sunrise. We start flying from Singapore Changi Airport at night, and now it's currently daytime now as we are now finally back in Europe. So we're approaching our top of the descent now. We're going to make a straight down descent to 3,000 feet, just so we're perfectly lined up with runway 24. Actually, no, we'll follow the FMC. We'll follow the legs page, and we'll descend down to 20,000 feet, just so we're not conflicting with the FMC. We'll set to 10, and then we will get ready for the descent by turning on the seatbelt sign if the FPS can stop tanking itself. Cheers. Okay. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We're about to begin our descent into Amsterdam Schipol Airport soon. So if you could return to your seats, fasten your seatbelts, return to the trace or upright positions, please. That'd be really appreciated. Thank you. We'll be on the ground in a couple of minutes' time. Okay, that's the passengers informed. And now we're approaching Lima Uniform Golf Alpha X-ray, so we will turn on the flight level change button, and we can just watch this aircraft begin its descent to flight level 200. Alright, now the aircraft is starting to descend. We have the seatbelt sign on, so we'll go ahead and run through the descent checklist. Done all that, and then we can set barometric pressures to the normal one, even though we're not at 18,000 feet yet. But well. We're descending now anyway, so might as well have it. And we can also maybe set auto brakes to 1. Alright, now we've passed Lima Uniform Golf Alpha X-ray, and now we're on towards Norku, which we should be at 20,000 feet, or flight level 200 for that altitude. And yeah, we probably don't need to dump fuel or anything, because we're pretty much have the tanks fully used up. So I say we can get a little bit more out of it without having to dump fuel or anything. And also, lately I've started to think that the Boeing 777 is starting to become my new favorite airplane, because I've been doing a lot of flights with it, a lot of long haul flights, and I'm really starting to think that's starting to become my new favorite airplane nearly. That's what I'm guessing anyway. Now then, we'll bring up the yoke because we're about to take control of the aircraft soon enough. Flight level 230 is the altitude we're coming down to now. And then once we pass Norku, we'll go down to 3,000 feet then. Personally, I could follow the FMC, but no, since I'm landing on runway 24, I have to use I have to go down to 3,000 feet. So we'll go ahead and put 3,000 feet into the CDU, and yeah, here we go. Actually, no. That might be a bad idea. Just maybe bring up the 200 for now, and then once we reach 200, then I'll input the flight level change. It's just that still in the middle of the aircraft, still in the middle of descending. Well, the computer is still in the middle of putting the aircraft into this descent. So I'm just gonna wait till the aircraft has finished its descent to flight level 200 and then input 3,000 feet in, because I hate to mess up the systems. Okay, we're now leveling. Okay, we're at flight level 200 now, so we can go ahead and bring the aircraft down to 3,000 feet. Once again, do the flight level change. Looks like my Steam is updating a game or something. I am not too sure. But well. And I also have some good sunrise photographs to show at the end of the video, which I'm really excited to show you. Particularly one good sunrise photo that I got. And now we're just about passing the transition altitude. Cockpit of this aircraft is fantastic. Just fantastic is all I have to describe this aircraft. So once we get to 10,000 feet, or once we get below 10,000 feet, I'll then begin the approach procedure, the approach checklist here. Okay, the aircraft is now making a right turn towards Sonza. Anyway, just another 4,000 feet before we begin the approach checklist. No idea why I'm pressing that warning button. Probably just pressing it out of, I don't know, out of boredom probably. Anyway, back to the job at hand. The next waypoint we have to go to is Robis, as we're continuing a slow descent down to 3,000 feet. Now we're just passing 11,000 feet. I'll tell you what, it's been one hell of a flight from Changi Airport in Singapore all the way over to Schiphol Airport in Amsterdam. And okay, 10,000 feet. So the approach procedure: passenger signs are on, land lights are on, runway turn-off lights are on, logo light is on. Set Q and H, we've done that, and we have the approach in. So, and while we're here, we should probably consider putting the approach ref. I'd say we could do flaps 25 at 160 knots. I say that will work. Look at that beautiful sunrise. We had I had a very long night flight anyway. And now to finally come into Europe, knowing that the sun has come up, knowing that the long night flight is over, that's a big relief. Anyway, we should probably get back into the cockpit. We're nearly at 3,000 feet. So while we're at it, I might as well consider slowing down the aircraft, since we're going to line up on runway 24 for landing at Amsterdam Schipol Airport. .280 knots will do nicely. And now we could be flying over the Netherlands now. Well, when I say that, we are flying over the Netherlands now. Oh, I get it now. This lights up the map here. Even though we're not going to really need it. Okay, and the landing, well, should we do, I don't know if we should do the landing checklist, because we're still fairly far out. Maybe when we get to Alpha Romeo Tango India Papa, I'll then do the landing checklist. Once, I think it says here, once we're on the ILS, then begin the landing checklist. Anyway, I'll just slow down, I'll see if it's safe to use flaps 1. No, it's not. We have to slow down to 240 knots as we are descending down to 3,000 feet. I think now would be a good time to maybe arm the speed brakes. There we go. Anyway, though, we should. I think now is safe to put down the flaps. Yeah, it's safe to use flaps 1 now. Sorry, I had a bit of a technical issue with my microphone there, but oh well. All is well. Still recording, so that's good. Right, I'm taking over now. Disengage the autopilot. Turn off the warning alarms. Trade speed for altitude. There we go. Whoops, wrong button. Didn't mean to do that. Now I think it's safe to put down to use flaps 5. Yes, it is. And we'll tell the aircraft to maintain 200 knots. There we go. Engage autopilot. Actually, no, don't engage autopilot because I want to be able to line up on runway 24 by myself. I don't need to look at charts because I've looked at them already, and I I have this, and I have it all planned out on the not the CDU, the FMC, as to what runway I want to use and all. Flaps 10. Actually, that's flaps 15. I'm too used to flying the 737, guys. That's the problem. Too bloody used to flying the 737. And anyway, warning alarms are going off like crazy because I'm not at 3,000 feet. Anyway, I think it's safe to go down to flaps 25, is it? Flaps 20. Just about, I think. Just about. And flaps 25. Okay, we don't have any landing gear down, so now I think it'll be a good time to bring down the landing gear. So keeping it nice and steady, that's all. Nice and steady. The microphone keeps cutting out on me. Probably don't have it plugged in or anything. $2,500. Keeping the aircraft nice and steady. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Nice and steady. There's a fly in my room. Bit annoying, but well. He'll fly in my room sometime. There we go. Just making sure that the auto brake is set. We'll set the altitude on the CDU to neutral, or zero as I like to call it, as is called here. There we go. Looking good, looking good. As there was a massive drop on the frame rates, but nothing too harmful to the computer or to Flight Simulator in any way. Anyway, we're coming above the localizer, so let's go ahead and run through the landing checklist. Cabin crew is notified. We've done that. Flaps is lowered on schedule, 25. Verify ILS. There we are, done. Approach mode, we're taking this in manually, so we don't need it. Speed brake is armed. A glide slope capture. We're pretty much ready to go. Alright, landing checklist complete. Anyway, we're just coming above the localizer now. We'll set speeds to about 170 knots. Looks like there's another aircraft there flying right beside us there. I don't know if he's also going to Amsterdam or not. Right, so we'll turn off the auto throttle now, and then I'll take control of the aircraft from here. There we go, looking good, looking good. Get rid of that warning because that's irrelevant. Well, it's irrelevant to what we're doing right now. It looks like a company aircraft taking off there. There's runway 24 just ahead, so we're pretty much on target. Reduce speed now to 160 knots. Auto throttle is armed. And whoa, bit of turbulence there. Whoa, that threw the aircraft off a little bit. But no problem so far. All is good. Go. Nice and steady. Nice and steady. Okay, now we can definitely turn off the auto throttle now. I just need a little bit of help from the auto throttle there that time for a little bit, just so I can keep control of the speed, or just so I don't have to worry about everything. At least I know that the auto throttle is taking care of the speed for me. Anyway, 1,300 feet now. We're right on target. There we go. We're right in the looks like we're dead center on the runway there. 1,000 feet. Looking good, looking good. Okay, a little too high, but
approaching 24.
yep, we're on the right runway. Look how small runway 22 is. Guess I'm glad I didn't pick runway 22 after all.
500.
500. Easy, easy. 400. 300. 200. End of route. Okay.
100.
100.
Sink rate.
A little bit of a sink rate there.
30.
30.
20.
20.
10.
Flare back a little. Kill the power. Nice. Smooth as silk there on that landing. Perfect. Well, the speed brake is coming. Speed brake can come up now. Went crazy there for a minute. Flaps can come up. Disengage the reverse thrusters. Auto brakes can come off. Landing lights can be turned
4,000
on.
feet remaining.
There we go. Nicely done on that landing. Perfect stuff. And now here we are back in Amsterdam Schipol Airport. Okay, we could take maybe Delta 24. We could take one of the Delta gates. Let's see. Gate Delta. No. No, the Delta gates. We could take the Delta gates, but they're too small for our for ground services. Ah well. No, I think I can find the Delta gate, thank you. So just keep going down towards Alpha 6, then take a right, and we should find the Delta gate, no problem. Okay. I think I know where to go. Oh no, that 747 better not be coming this way, is he? Oh yeah, he is. Damn it. Well, gonna have. I may have to cheat on this one, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cheat on this one. Slew mode. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. I'm gonna have to cheat on this one. Alright. Yeah, sorry about that. But there was a 747 getting in my way there, so I had no choice but to use slew mode there, unfortunately. Yeah, sorry about that. Oh well. It's not like the runways have just changed on me or something. Maybe if I look down from the top-down view, I should find... Now the delta here should be along here somewhere. That's what I'm guessing. There's Delta 24 just there. So we can now turn off, so we can safely turn off the taxi light. There we go. And I reckon we could, the aircraft's big enough to clear that Airbus there, just ahead. And there we go. That'll do. It's not much, but too far. Go. I think here will do. So we can engage the parking brakes and then turn off our engines. Oh crap! I forgot to turn on the APU. So we'll start back up the APU now. Of all the things I forgot, of all the things I should do, I forgot to turn on the APU. Never mind, we can get some ground power going anyway. So let's go to menu, FS actions, ground connections, set. And we'll go get some ground power going. There we go. Now we'll go ahead and open the doors. There's the doors opening up. Okay, so I thank you for joining me on this approach into Amsterdam Schipol Airport using the PMDG 777-300E or. Bit of a different video than normal, but well, it was nice having a bit of a change though. But I'll go back to using the full flights after this video. So thank you for watching. This is Captain Brereton signing off. Have a good one.